welcome back to our channel. Before few days I had post quick response or some questions based on my bike. I'm not sure how many will see this video till the end. We are spending some amount of time in our touring, so I hope you value us. Watch the entire video. We have been here for 1 hour, so please value us. So again, coming on to the charger, so this is from Cliff Top. Present the cost is somewhere around 2600 to 3600 is what I've seen recently. You can see a magnet here. So now it is being powered on, right? You stick the magnet to this, it is powered off. So you don't want a switch for this. So this is a very good product. Cliff Top is a brand. Again, I am using from 2 years. Suggest you also you should have this, because instead of buying 300, 400, 500 rupees charger into 5, it's somewhere this price. One time investment, you keep it for a long time. So this is wireless charger. Why I wanted wireless charger is, so this phone, the one which I use for maps, so you can see here it says resume navigation. So what I'll do is, as I said, this is a wireless charger from Motocare. I think around 1600 is what I paid. This is having a wireless charger. This phone is also a premium segment phone of those days. I've switched on. You can see it started charging. Okay, now the next is this food pack. So you know, the Domi's food pack is one of the worst food packs in the world. So because as being an Domi owner, I know that very well. So when I went to somewhere in the monsoon ride, what happened was I slipped away from the old food packs which are stock. Let's be quick. So this food pack is from KTM Adventure. You can buy it from any KTM spares. So it's somewhere around 600. Spares is different things here, as I'll show you. This is different spare. This rubber is a different spare, and beneath this there is one clamp here. This is another spare. This nut is also another spare. So everything you have to buy separately, then only you can make it. So next is the bash plate. Coming onto the bash plate. What I'll do ask you is, show the down part if possible. I will make a bend. It's better not to make a bend. So see the bash plate and how much how much of bashes it has taken, right? So people say that this is not a worth item. What I wanted to tell you is this is an 100% worth item. This brand manufacturer, I think he wanted to improve this quality of this, because this is very thin. You see this, it is somewhere around 2 or 3 mm, that's all it has. Because of this, what happens is, and there is no support. Initially they give to support from here, fitting towards this clamp over here. This is what the company gives you at the beginning, and there is one hole also here which ties up to your belly of your frame itself. So that is where your company had given the clamp. So all this again I did this clamp, this entire clamp itself I had modified. This bash plate is somewhere around 8000 plus 18% GST. The price varies on the colors also. There are some nasty colors there, red, yellow, green, black. This piece was replaced by Illuvia, and this brand is from Illuvia. So this bash plate was revised or replaced by Illuvia for the second time. I feel that again this is not a worthy one. She has got a crack here, right? The same crack is there on the left hand side also. So that is what I gave a bit of study adding this clamp. Again, this is my own Aryabhatta idea. As soon as we change this tire profile, right, what we saw is, right, this mudguard, the profile itself changed, right, from 2 to 3 inches. The tire rose. After the tire rise, touching the wheels, and I lifted that with 2 inch. You can see a clamp here, right? It's a 2 inch clamp. What happened, raising that again, it started hitting the doom. Okay, the doom was somewhere in this position. You can see in the normal Domi, you can see that headlamp raiser. So this is a raiser that is put. This is it's not built. It's again bought from Illuvia itself. It was somewhere around 1007, somewhere that range. So again fitting myself. The next thing is this headlamp grill. Motacan or something is a brand. Somewhere around 1600. If price there's a difference, surely I'll put it on the screen. The next thing is the radiator guard shield. Again 1600 ka dunya. In 3 years, so many 1600s we had spent. And the next thing is your wood Hella horn. You know the stock horn of Dominar, right? Even Pulsar 220 had a good horn, but Dominar they winded up into a single horn. So this is a small Ella horn. I think this is more enough. This is a Hella horn which Innova folk have in their Toyota brand from. So I like this sound. So there's an cutout. You can see that here. It's a 4-pin relay, which is generally called as an horn relay or lamp relay. So this is what. And coming on to the graphics, which looks crazy, which makes crazy in this, right? We also messed up K&N also. So K&N is another. The main thing for adding K&N is a stock filter. No, it's like a paper filter. Every 4,000 and 5,000 kilometers, there's no way you can clean that and put it up, or it sucks up the oil and it keeps that oil there itself. It's basically a filter is to clean the particles in the air. So what happens is this dust particles that is collected is in that oil or in the filter for a long time, which stops your engine breathing fresh air for ignition and all those stuffs. We added a K&N filter to this. Every interval, cleaning intervals is same as the normal filter itself. The only thing is it's a lifelong filter. You don't have to throw it away. You have to keep on cleaning it. But the cleaning kit is very costly. It's somewhere around 3,000 rupees. What I'm using is a BMC cleaner, but the filter is from K&N. It's the shampoo and the oil is something same itself. But the response is very good. The main one thing that the cheapest modification that you can do in your Dominar is changing your air filter, changing your spark plugs. These two things is more enough to give much of your refiner. A simplest mod for your performance that you can do. A simplest or cheapest. Cheapest is nothing there again. So air filter is 5,600. 5,600. So again spark plug it's another 2,000. So 5,600 plus 2,000. Coming on to the graphics, this graphics was done by Barganis. So that is what he called this, and he says this something as Highway Squadron D400 Air Force. I actually wanted to have this shark fin, right, or a shark mouth. So this is basically inspired from the American choppers or the choppers that comes in Russia. You just Google it up and search for shark fin, something like that. You can see all this. Theme is from that itself. I wanted a black theme so that my bike color is charcoal grey, what they call it as. So the grey is what I wanted. So we have kept the same thing itself. Yeah. And what is showing it expressly is call me Zuluk, because he has seen Zuluk. So Zuluk is in Sikkim. This bike is been there. So, and that's my idea again. There is one back plate here. This is somewhere around 4,000 rupees. This is a back plate here to keep the box or the 45 liters box or whatever it is. This is actually from Motek itself. And the next one thing that I've added is head gauge is a small USB 5 volt with 2 amps. This is a basic 340 rupees item charger. So this is also doing good. This is not very fast in charging. It's sort of very slow. This is a power bank, right? What I'll do is I'll do the reverse charging from here, and I'll plug it up here in the same charger while I am on drive only. See, this is charging. So when you are driving in highways for more than 5-6 hours or 7 hours, right, so this keeps on charging, right? So at the end of the day, when you want a emergency charge for your phone or your GoPros, okay, since few days or few weeks I'm doing all thing in my phone itself. So that charger is specifically for that. Anything that you charge, you want to have a charge for long time. So a power bank charge or a GoPro charge, something like that. So 300 rupees, a simple charger is that. Okay, and one small thing that I want you people to have, because I've seen this working. So this is, it's called as a dispenser, hand sanitizer dispenser. So this is a tube which this guys use it for checking the level of their work. Or I just pulled up tube like this, ended up in the chain, sub. So at the end of the sprocket there. So the reason is when we start squeezing here, right, 2 drops of oil come there. See. So it's around 42,000. It's driven around 42,000 kilometers. So somewhere oddly around 22,000 kilometers the sprocket is still the life, because you can see the teeth, right? So the teeth is not worn away. So that is the only thing that oil has been doing. So it is a general oil, very general oil, which is spilled out at each of your service from your engine. So it is a module 10W50 oil which is taken out after your service. The main disadvantage of this is when you are doing at speeds, see, it's spilled over so many places. It's spilled over. It doesn't come to the tire and all, chains, sprocket, rims and all. So it doesn't comes around near the tires and all. Show the tires. See, it's not there near the tires, and don't have that question. Few drops, that is what you want. So don't pour the entire 100-200 ml into that. Then it will come to your tires. I think it's a good type to wrap up. So one small thing at the last, this corner mirror. This corner mirroring is so important because when you are driving with panniers, right, you can see the corners to the end of your corners. Toll booths and tolls, right, there will be a divider, right. See, you can see the panniers there in that itself. See, the wider view is showing the car behind, but this thing is showing your panniers. See, your entire panniers can be seen here, right. See, this is what corner mirror does. I had one corner mirror also here also. I think yesterday it flew away. And one more thing, the visor. This visor is from Carbon Racing. I did not had this number plate clamp because at that time when you had gone to Zuluk, it was not there. So it's been already 2 years. You come here, you see here, the cracks are there here, right. This shows the age of the visor here. You can see it's almost dull now. So at the beginning it was very clear. So it has a stabilizer mount also, see here. This stabilizer mount is added to a handlebar. So this is the stabilizer. So at high speeds, it stops the visor from vibrating. Grrr, grrr. That is the sound that keeps at high speeds, right. So okay, now I think we are done with the question of Arun. Arun's video is a big video, so let's wind up here. Arun's question is a big video. Yeah, Arun's question is a big video. See, I don't know what all we'll miss here. So the side stand shoe. Okay, I'm not sure from which make is that, because side stand shoe you can put it's another 1500, the side stand shoe. Everywhere you have to keep on searching for a stone like this if you don't have a side stand shoe. If you have a side stand shoe, put it up like this, put it up like that. Okay, so that is the thing if you have a side stand shoe. One more thing, this water bottle cans. So this is again from Truck and Ride itself. 560-600 rupees. Enough of water bottles you can keep. Having one back poucher. How long you will keep 2 liters, 3 liters like this and keep on riding. It's a bad idea for a long. When you are young, you can do all this. When you are on the age like me, the back pain starts. So one more thing. The next one is the seat. This tile was in before 2-3 years. So but this is doing very good. So when you are doing long runs, the only thing that you have to do is you have to have some fresh air, right, everywhere. That mesh does that. When you have some fresh air roaming in and around, basically your pain is gone. So I don't want to have the slangs. I am also planning to change this silencer. So I bought a KTM Adventure 390 Adventure silencer from OLX. So this mouth is very big, somewhere around 40 to 60 mm diameter or something. I'm not having a mouth for that. Okay, let's wind Arun's question. So that's all about Arun's question of total walkover. Okay, this is what. Let's wind up Arun's question, and if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and comment on the comment bar for my efforts. And I'll see you in another video. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.